I'm really liking this 1966 Ford Bronco. Complete body off frame restoration with all sorts of upgrades. Only 533 miles on it since it's been finished. Uh, Lead mechanic says this is the best one, best driving one that we've had. He goes, I would put my daughter in this one right here. It handles and drives really well. It's got a crate 302 that sounds amazing. 5-speed transmission, air conditioning, power steering, power four-wheel disc brakes. Great, great Bronco. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can see 200 classic cars. All will have the price tag, including this one, and a monthly finance option as well. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. So it's all metal, all restored. Has this nice Bronco little like scoop on the hood here. This is for the windshield that folds down flat. All nice clean metal. It does have the fender flares. They're fiberglass. All this is clean. Has billet hinges, a real nice touch. Chrome Bronco emblem. All looking good. New handles, new mirrors. Door shuts nice and solid. This is all looking good. Love the colors too. The medium metallic blue is all laid out evenly and it's glossy. And then with the white flares, it's sharp looking. White detail here on the Ford. All this is nice and clean. Looks like a stainless handle and license plate bracket. We'll show this later. We'll open it up. New tail lights, all nice and clean. New gas cap. It's all looking good. A couple little chips right there are touched up. I bought this from an airline pilot, and he kept this in his hangar just as garage candy, just to look good in his airplane hangar. That's why there's no miles on it. So all this is looking good. Original wing window, new windshield, new rubber seal. The bumper's been replaced. Has these projector beam LED lights. All the trim, lenses, any of that is new. Looks like the two top bumper bolts are original. The wheels, they're new aluminum wheels and Wrangler Goodyear tires. Has this nice chrome step running board. Now the hardtop is painted white. You'll see pictures of that on our website. It's easier to remove than most of them. I personally didn't remove it, but George told me. Still takes a couple of guys to lift it off, but it was easier than the others. So that's the exterior. New chrome bumper and back. Let's open it up. I got a really cool interior and a really nice engine compartment, and then we're going to get to the undercarriage. Okay, let's open this tailgate. Open very easily. There's a new cable and latch system. Looks like a newer seal. I don't recall seeing that on the others. So it is all carpeted front to back. We'll talk more about the stereo system, but it has some round Boss speakers right here. New back seat, matches the front seat, but check this out. This one here folds like that, and also folds like that. So now you got some cargo space here. Then there's 6x9 speakers, and then you probably noticed the painted to match 4-point roll bar that's in here. It's a nice, good-looking touch. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon. You'll be notified when the videos are posted. So it was painted throughout, the whole cab, inside and out, door jambs, new door latches. Then it has new door panels, armrests, window cranks, handles, new straps at the front. Then the whole dash area is painted. It's a really nice looking instrument cluster. This is new, so 140 mile an hour speedometer. There's a little tiny tachometer up there. So this whole cluster is new, 533 miles. All new knobs, new stainless hardware. Here's a billet. That's the knob that you turn to put the windshield down. Some USB ports, air condition controls. It's a retro stereo system, 400 watts. Does have, like I said, multiple speakers. Glove box, probably nothing in there because air conditioned. Yeah, the fuse panels there. Air conditioning vents are mounted below the dash. So real nice carpets. It has the Wild Horse logo on the mat. That's a company that sells a lot of components that were used in this vehicle. So it's all new 5-speed shifter, new Wild Horse for the 4-wheel drive, low, neutral, and high ranges. Nice shifter bezel. Nice cushioned armrest cup holder. And then the Pro Car seats, very comfortable. Obviously, I'm sitting in one now. They're very supportive and comfortable. Has headrests. The back seat is upholstered to match, also has headrests. Then we have a Flaming River tilt column. This really nice polished wood steering wheel with chrome spokes. New day and night mirror, visors, and the upgraded Newport Engineering wiper system. The original one sticks way up here. When you take the hardtop off, it's ugly. We changed it on the last one, and I could be wrong, but I want to say it was like $1,000 or $2,000 to convert that. So it's already done in this one. So everything in here is new and comfortable and stylish and all that good stuff. Now, sitting on the front seat is a folder, and it has the paperwork for this crate motor. It's a Phoenix 302, making 330 horsepower. It's been balanced. It has aluminum heads. The aluminum intake is painted. And then it has a 600 CFM Holley carburetor with electric choke. And it has some nice Bronco valve covers, coated headers. Then you can see the engine bay is painted beautifully. Look how wires are run. The heater box, all the modern AC lines. Nice billet holder on the battery. And up front here, new alternator, HEI ignition system, polished AC compressor. And up front we do have an aluminum radiator with a shroud, flex fan that keeps it running cool. We do have a modern jug here for the overflow and the washer fluid. It does have new power steering, new power brakes with a Willwood master cylinder. Looks like a fuel regulator back there. Everything, the seals, the windshield squirter hoses, everything looks new, because it is. Now Michael gets the fun job of driving it, even though it's cold outside. Yeah, I'm sure he's still going to love it. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Everybody, got a special treat here today. This Bronco is freaking sweet, man. It's got the Phoenix 302 crate engine under the hood. This thing is just as smooth as could be. 5-speed manual transmission. That is totally cool. I've never driven one of these Broncos with a 5-speed in it before. Really looking forward to that. I do know it's got 456 gears in it, so I'm assuming that you still could cruise this one down the highway with no problem. with that type of setup. It has the twin stick shifters for the transfer case for the four-wheel drive here, so you can put each one in high-low separately. It's a lot easier to do that way, I heard. Air conditioning, power steering, power disc brakes at all four wheels. I mean, if you're looking for one that is all done up, it's kind of like a premium build, definitely give this one some consideration. Sitting in this custom interior, these reclining seats, the back seat folds down. These got a lot of support on the sides and down by your hips. Really nice to have the cup holders and the extra storage here in the center console. Digital radio with Bluetooth. Here's your speaker up here so you can make your hands-free call. Classic Instruments multi-gauge. It's got extra charging ports up here. Check out our short reel videos and you'll see all this stuff functioning here. So we try to show you everything that is an option on the car. Yeah, nice clean idle, you guys can see there. It's all been rewired, everything like that. Let's see what she's got. All right, and just like that, up to highway speeds, absolutely no problem. Let's kick it into fifth gear here. See where she's sitting. Yeah, nice and low. Hard to see the tach from there, but it's just purring along right there. Absolutely no issues. Tilt column on this one, just loaded up with options. Honestly, it's one of the nicest Broncos as far as drive quality that I've driven. Downshift here, yeah, fantastic. This thing is just, yeah, it's built really, really nicely. Our shop mechanic really liked it too. He said he would let his 16 or 17-year-old daughter drive it, and I can see why. The ride quality is definitely there. It's not bumping all over the road, you know, which is pretty typical of these. It has a premium steering and suspension kit on it, 2.5-inch lift on the suspension, 1-inch body lift. It's big 33-inch mud tires on it. I mean, it is just, it's totally done up. Our shop did inspect it top to bottom. Just a few little minor things wrong with it. We had a ticket about $1,200 on it, but that's because our shop manager wasn't happy with the way that the transfer case was working, so we needed to remove that, repair it, and then reinstall it. Can't say anything else. Come out and test drive it yourself. You don't take my word for it. Come down, visit us in Volo, Illinois, take it for a spin around the block, and you will see what I'm talking about as far as the ride quality goes. We'll even put it up on a lift in our shop for you, and you can check out the sweet undercarriage with all the suspension upgrades. Check out all the details on volocars.com.
Okay, there's some really good stuff underneath this Bronco. These jacked up Broncos aren't known to ride and drive the best. This one here really drives great. Again, I called the mechanic just to ask him, you know, how is this one? He was very enthusiastic, said it's the best one he's driven, and he firmly said, I'd put my daughter behind the wheel of this one. So it was off the frame. The frame and components are all painted up real nice. Has nice gas struts for the hood here too. I'm going to read some of my notes. It has a 2.5-inch lift kit. It has a 1-inch body lift. It has a Hellwig front sway bar. It has the added steering dampener. In back, all new springs, bushing, same thing up front, all the spring shocks. Oh, it has some $700, I think they'd be called trailing arms, which are painted to match. Dana 30 front axle with 456 gears. Posi rear end with 456 gears in back. Transfer case is a Dana 22 speed, which was just rebuilt. Slotted and drilled disc brakes at all four wheels. The whole system's new. The brake lines, the e-brake cables. It has a stainless fuel tank. It has some really nice custom exhaust. It sounds great. When I pulled it in here, I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. It has some custom mufflers, also painted blue. The underbody has like a chip guard paint on it. Just a really, really nice Bronco. Go to volocars.com. The salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered to your door, how to get it financed. Didn't mention the bottom of the motor, which is also spotless, has a high torque starter, 5-speed manual transmission. I appreciate you watching the video. Have a good one.